Here we're inside the Mount Zion Hotel looking down in the Hinnom Valley. The Hinnom Valley it's referred to in the New Testament as the Gehenna. It was the garbage dump for Jerusalem. And I will show you where the old city of Jerusalem is. Up on the other side of the valley, right there, you're looking at the old city at the top of that hill. That hill is actually the lower extremity of Mount Moriah, so that area over there would be known as Mount Moriah. Okay, this is the old city, looking at it from across the Hinnom Valley. We're still on Mount Zion, and I'm going to pan down into the valley. In a moment, we'll be down in the valley, and I'll show you what it looks like coming up. But if you look off in the distance there, you see the slope of the terrain as you go down the Mount Moriah into the floor of this valley. At the very far end there, in the distance, and I'll zoom in maybe and hopefully give you a little better view. Down in that area, there were caves, and lepers were in those caves. That's where lepers were. It was a garbage dump. And today it's not like that, but they also worshipped false gods down in here. And again, it was called Gehenna, the garbage dump. And Gehenna is a surrogate name for the word hell. This is still part of the Mount Zion, looking down in the Hinnom Valley. And this is fairly far down in the valley. I'll pan up and let you see. At the top of that hill there is the old city of Jerusalem. Okay, this is the lower end of the Hinnom Valley. You can see the slope in the distance up Mount Moriah. I'll pan up and let you see. And up at the top of the hill is the old city of Jerusalem. You can't see the walls very easily from here, but just slightly to the left, you can see the walls for the old city of Jerusalem. And it comes down into the Hinnom Valley. This is the lower end of the Hinnom Valley. And this area would have been the garbage dump, and like I said, the lepers would have been down here. They worshipped Molech and other false gods down here to sacrifice their children to those gods. And if you look off in the distance, you will see some rock face. Can you see that? There are caves in there today. And those caves would have been the home of lepers, homes of lepers. This also is part of the Hinnom Valley, the upper end, moving up toward the upper end. And as you can see, they've turned this area into a performing arts center. That stage there is for bands to play, and they have light shows and bands here all the time. This area was also once called the Sultan's Pool because at some point an Ottoman Sultan put a dam in here and let it collect water, and it was known then as the Sultan's Pool. That has since been removed, and there's nothing like that here. But I'll show you what this area looks like today. This is across the street from the lower end that I just showed you. It's been turned into an area for performing arts. And from here, panning up, you see the old city walls, and that's up to Zion Gate in the old city. In fact, you're looking almost directly at Zion Gate in the old city right there. This area is part of the Hinnom Valley today. On the left, going up that hill, you have the King David Hotel, the YMCA Hotel. I think the French Embassy is up there. A little farther up, the United States Consulate, all on the left side of the Hinnom Valley as you're facing north. And on the right side, you have the old city of Jerusalem. We're right below the old city of Jerusalem here in a park area in the Hinnom Valley. This is in the Hinnom Valley. And as you can see, today it's used for a lot of things. This area is a small area with water, and the kids enjoy playing in it. As you can see, it's not deep. The water must be stored underneath, and it flows up, pumped up, and then is drains back down and is reused. If you could smell the air, you would smell the chlorine in the air, so that water is chlorinated. And whenever you have kids playing, you have to chlorinate the water because the kids urinate in the water, so it's urine and chlorine. And just panning to the right, there's an old structure here that's been not completely restored, but made fit for use.
Let's go.
Okay, you see where we are here. We're over that area where there are ruins. Just to the left, you have the water. And then, if you pan up, that building you're looking at the top of the hill over there is the King David Hotel. It looks down on the Hinnom Valley or across the Hinnom Valley from you're looking at the old city of Jerusalem. We're almost at the far upper end of the Hinnom Valley here. We're almost out of it.